Okay, good evening and welcome to tonight's live lesson. My name is Troy, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome and thank you for signing up and let me be your drum teacher. Hope you're enjoying everything that you're seeing on the site, and if you do have any questions or any problems or anything, just please hit me up at info@intodrums.com, or you can ask in these live lessons. So, welcome to our regular subscribers. Thank you very much, and again, thank you for your video submissions. I'm really enjoying them. But this week I've only had, I think, one come in. So, get onto it if you can. Submit those videos. I love seeing them because it gives me an opportunity to see how you guys are progressing, and which is the point, the whole point of this exercise on this website. So this is live lesson number 179. And in this live lesson, we're going to be looking at playing heel toe exercises. So this is taking over from our basic lesson where we learnt what the heel toe technique is and just some basic things that we can play. These are just some intermediate kind of style exercises that you guys can work on. So essentially what we're going to be doing in this lesson is playing exercises that take us from playing heel up strokes, just all heel up strokes, into utilizing the heel toe technique. So looking at the first one, what we've got is we're going to play eighth notes on our right foot, heel up, and then when we get to 4E under, we're going to play heel toe. So we're going to play our 16th notes there. So we're going to drop this to 60 beats per minute. So what we're going to do, we'll start with this 60 beats per minute. Like I said, nice and relaxed heel up strokes for all the eighth note strokes, and then we're going to play our heel toe technique for that. So if you are unfamiliar with what the heel toe technique is, you're basically going to roll your foot down and then roll it back up. And so the first stroke is a heel up stroke where you play a roll down, and then you're going to roll your foot up as a heel down stroke and bring your foot back up. And if you're still unclear on that, go back, watch the basic lesson. That way I don't have to waste time explaining it all over again. So anyway, you'll get it. It's pretty cool. So here we go. Let's do this first one at 60 beats per minute. And I'll just go to the foot cam. Cool. So a couple of things to watch when you're doing this. Try and make sure you're not holding onto your stool with both hands. Really, really important. You're sitting up straight, not like super straight or anything like crazy, but just sitting up. You're not leaning back, you're not leaning forward, your upper body's not moving at all. So when you're doing this, you should be not moving your upper body at all. What you're playing on your feet should never interfere with your upper body and vice versa. So let's move to exercise 2. So exercise 2, we're just going to be playing 1 and 2 and 3E and 4E and 1 and 2 and 3E and 4E and yeah. So just starting the heel toe from 3E and 4E and. So here we go again, 60 beats per minute, loving life. Here we go. So that was number 2. So now moving to number 3. Number 3, you guessed it, we're going to be starting now the heel toe from beats 2E and a 3E. So it's going to 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1 and 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2. So we're giving less time to recover. So that's what makes this exercise pretty cool. So we're cutting down on that recovery time that we're getting. So let's do it again, 60 beats per minute. Here we go. Cool. So number 5, moving to number 5, this time we're going to be going 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4 and. So this is the reverse of number 2. So here we go. Hope everyone's keeping up. Here we go with number 4 at 60 beats per minute. Great. Now the last one that we're going to do, the last one, number 5, is just a plain straight 16ths through the whole thing. This one is the one where you would just hold it for the whole time. This is, I guess, the most common sense one. If you want to really build your endurance, this is the one you want to try and hold for about 5 to 7 minutes. So set a click at your max tempo, or not your max tempo, but the tempo where you think you can do it, and go for it. And then when you figure out after a couple of minutes you can't do it, slow it down and do it again, and try and make it to 5 minutes. You want to try, you don't want any pain, any serious pain, but you do want to not get there so easy. So here's just that at 60 beats per minute. and so on. So before I start taking questions, what I'll do now is I'll speed them up to about 90, and I'll just show you how they sound at 90 beats per minute. It's not much faster, but it's fast enough to hear how they sound a little bit quicker. So here we go at 90 beats per minute. Cool. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how you can, when you work on these, you can get them up to. I haven't practiced a lot of this stuff apart from doing it at gigs lately, but when I was working on it quite a bit, I think the max I got the straight 16s up to was about 130, which was, for me, I guess that's pretty quick. Yeah. I think the max I'd be able to play for 5 minutes would be about 90, to be honest, right now. Just because, like anything, if you don't work on it and you don't continue working on it, you will lose your match fitness. So, main thing I use this technique for is to play just long strings of notes in grooves. So if I want to play 4s or 3s or something. So an example of this would be a situation that I wish I had this technique would have been when I did my VC solo exam. I played a piece called Crazy Army, and there's a set of 16ths, a bar of 16ths on the foot. Had I had this technique, much better. So yeah, anyway, so now when I teach students that piece, I get them to play this technique and they flow through it a lot better. So if you did like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of new lessons. And if you would like some more in-depth lessons with myself, please check out my website, www.intodrums.com. There I offer both pre-recorded and live lessons, as well as special guest masterclasses. So again, please check that out if you so wish. Otherwise, until then, I'll see you in the next video. Happy practicing.